Organizers of the scheduled October 1st nationwide protest have written to the Nigerian Police to seek for adequate security for their members. This is contained in a statement jointly signed by the Education Rights Campaign Movement for Fundamental Change, Youth Rights Campaign, Joint Action Front, and Pan-African Consciousness Renaissance. In a press briefing on Thursday, Hassan Soweto, National Coordinator of the Education Rights Campaign, called on Nigerians to engage in peaceful protests against anti-poor policies. The organizers noted that in Lagos, the protest will commence at Ikeja under bridge at 7:30 a.m. with participants marching through various streets to raise awareness. They also asked Olarewaju Ishola, Lagos State Commissioner of Police, to provide adequate security for the participants in line with the Police Establishment Act 2020. By this announcement, we inform the Commissioner of Police of our planned October action and remind the police of their obligation under Section 83, Subsection 4 of the Police Establishment Act 2020 to provide adequate security for the citizens participating in public meetings, rallies, and protests, they said. This action serves as a warning and urgent cry for the Tinubu administration to address our demands immediately. If our demands are not met, more protests will follow the National Day of Survival. Given reasons the protest must hold, the organizers opine. We invite you on another journey to redeem our nation as we continue to stand against the anti-poor policies of this regime, the statement reads. As is obvious to everyone, none of the demands of our 10 days of rage in August has been met. Rather, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu simply went ahead to use our national treasury to procure luxury cars, aircraft, and other luxuries for himself and the first family without caring a hoot about the plea of hungry Nigerians. To show the absolute disdain that the federal government holds for the people, Tinubu has gone ahead to now unleash on Nigerians another round of hike in fuel price earlier this month. As we speak, the price of fuel hovers between 900 naira per litre to 1,900 naira per litre, depending on which parts of the country you are. Meanwhile, less than 2 years ago, a litre of fuel did not cost more than 200 naira per litre. This is outrageous. This is intolerable. As a direct consequence of this increment, life has become unbearable for many Nigerian people. Many are starving as the increase in fuel price has also impacted food prices. Inflation has rendered 70,000 naira, rendered the 70,000 naira new minimum wage irrelevant and incapable of bringing any relief to Nigerian workers. At the same time, the sharp rise in the cost of imported goods has rendered traders and shopkeepers redundant as shops are overflowing with goods that no one is ready to buy. The situation has also affected businesses and industries. Nothing less than 10 multinational firms have left the shores of Nigeria between May and last year, leading to even more job losses. Based on the foregoing, we of the hashtag Endbadgovernance movement have decided to declare October 1st, 2024 as National Day of Survival. Let me start with you, Gochukwu Ifeanyichukwu. Now, first of all, they have called on the police to grant security to the protesters, and they have changed the Independence Day to National Day of Survival. What do you have to say to this?
When you talk about the governance and the system of governance in Nigeria, I can't wrap my head around any of it, Laurentia. This is sad. This is we are in a state of unimaginable anguish. We're in a state of not knowing what to do and whom to run to. This is why Oyibo people have a caveat of saying that who will bear the cat. Nigeria is in a situation on a crossroad that we are not asking who will bear the cat. With the government listing, all these goods, items that they have listed out, it's what is playing out in Nigeria, and the president knows it. His handlers knows it. You know, are you talking about the police to provide security? Are the police going to obey the Police Act, or they are going to obey those in power that we turn around and use them against the masses? That's the $1 million question. At the end of the day, you'll be counting how many people have been unlawfully, arrested, waiting for arraignment, as we have people from NSAS are still languishing in different correctional. I don't know whether I will call that correctional or prisons now. Because when somebody is arrested during protest, what are you going to correct the person? If you put the person in the place you call a correctional center, what are you correcting? Are you correcting the person now, telling the person that that hunger that made you come out, or that police brutality that stabbed every Nigerian in the face is no longer real? Is that what you're going to teach the person when you now put the person in what you call a correctional center? They put them in prisons. The people that went out on bad governance protests, are you going to put them in a correctional center to now begin to tell them that what made them march through the streets is not a reality? I don't understand. If we make a mockery of the names, we begin to name our institutions. Look at it. People are saying that, look at what we are passing through. What the presidency did was to overlook Nigerians. Ababio was in his house laughing and eating. And they made that boast. All of them ran away. When the Endbadgovernance protest came, they came back again, start eating and drinking. At the end of the day now, look at what they are saying. That they went ahead to purchase aircraft, luxurious cars. Are you talking about the government, Laurentia, or are we talking about what we see in the religious circle? The people that should be the people that are, at the lowest connection with the people that they are collecting offering of 1 naira, 2 naira from. You don't even, the church, you're talking about the government. These protests should start from the churches. From the so-called churches that people are giving their widow's mite. You will use biblical philosophy and whatever and convince people to bring money to you. At the end of it, you're using it to buy expensive cars, build schools that the church members cannot send their children. You hear of somebody that is celebrating birthday and they're buying luxurious car. Well, people in that particular environment that you can connect with. You're not talking about Tinubu in Abuja that don't know what people are passing through. After all, one of the senators, Alin Dume, told us that there are built fence around him. But what of a pastor of a church that is connecting with the downtrodden every day, preaching the sermon on how Jesus fed the 5,000 and picked how they cared for the multitude, but you are using the money you will use in reaching out to these people, and you are buying frivolities of a passing life that you will preach, that this life is passing, that you take nothing away from it when you die. At the end of the day, your lifestyle is not commiserate with what you are turning out from a pulpit.
All right.
I don't want to talk about this, Laurentia. Let's wait how many people will be arrested at the end of the day. Nothing will change.
All right.
Continue to survive.
What do you have to say to this?
When I got an invitation to come to this place for this program today, the invitation came on a very short notice. And you told me that today is a Sunday and the road is going to be free. I didn't bother to argue with you because I know that the road has been free even till when it's not even Sunday. You know why? You could count the number of cars on the road.
I told her when I came.
The road was as if there was this sit-at-home order.
I have a collaboration.
As I'm telling you. We were just taking a smooth ride. No car on the road.
Okay.
Everybody has parked, including myself. I paid from Element to this place now 4,500. From where I'm coming from. Yes. 4,500.
You took e-hailing?
No. To go as in to and fro. Public transport. You enter and drop.
Are you surprised?
I've invited you to come
from Rumosi here to where your sister radio station is. Somebody paid 1,200 on Friday. He was saying it on air.
I've asked you to come to Element. Just come and have an eye view. Just come, get some facts. So when you'll be talking to Nigerians on this TV, they will understand what you've seen there. You enter from here, from Rumola to Eleme, we pay, before now, I pay 500, 400. But today, as I talk to you, you pay minimum of 800 naira. Minimum 800 naira. So, and then from Rumola Junction to this place, minimum of 500 naira right now. Now, of course, when you drop, you have to assess where you're coming from. So when you put that together, 4,500 to get from element to ATM. This is just a tip of just one part of the issue to be discussed. Nigerians are not ready yet.
No.
For this end bad governance. Nigerians are not ready yet. If Nigerians are ready, they won't waste their time. The organizers of this protest won't waste their time to even put an ink
writing to the police.
To give to the police. They will not bother. Because the last time I checked, every police officer that is in Nigeria, first of all, the police quarter is a place that looks like a prison itself. Visit any police station and see if you can breathe well. Beginning from the reception into even into the DPO's office, you can't even find a good seat to sit down.
Yes.
You go to the PHED office to go and pay NEPA bill. They are using a pass my neighbor generator to type the receipt of your payments and give you. There is generator on in the PHED office where you're going to pay.
For light.
For light.
For darkness.
You are paying. You want to pay for darkness, but
darkness.
They are using light. This is the same Nigeria. I said Nigerians are not ready yet because the last time I checked, Edo State that we just discussed that election passed had so many other candidates. It was not two candidates
yes.
that contested for governorship. Why are we running around and talking about PDP and APC alone in that election? What happened to the rest candidates of that election? Can't we do away with these people that have impoverished us? Don't we have better and other ways of removing these people when the election comes? You know, don't we have other ways of protesting? Don't we have so many other means? Do we need to? Look, the last time I checked, Nigerian Labour Congress has become like one of the affiliated bodies of the federal government, where they back in the morning and at night they go to sleep. Or they back at night. In the morning, the next thing you hear, they have called up. The next morning you wake up, they are written letters to all the affiliate unions. All the bodies, everybody shut down. Tomorrow we are going to go on this and the strike and nobody. And gradually you are seeing Nigerians walking into hell. 500, 600, 900, 1,000, 1,200 to 1,900 per liter of fuel. That the dispensing stations have all adjusted their meters. Now we have to buy. The last time I bought fuel, I had to go and buy this other can that has this meter gauge, so that when they are pouring, I will see. I will no longer buy into my tank again. I will go back. When we drive, you drive and then you park somewhere. You bring out. Open your tank. I know the open tank. You bring out your 10 liters and put. There is a gauge on it. So as they are putting, they say I want to buy 2 liters. They put 2 liters. You now see it 1 liter. And they tell you it has ended, and then the nozzle will still be blowing and all that. That's the kind of country we find ourselves. And so, what are we talking about writing? What are we talking about and all of that? Look, when Nigerians are ready to protest, we will wait for October 1st. We will not be organic. Yes, it will be organic. We won't wait for October 1st.
No, this was they are playing to the gallery.
All right.
Thank you.
They are playing to the gallery.
Thank you so much. Thank you.